Hey everybody, this is Kit-Maher with MassLive. I'm here at Sundae School on the Cape. We made it here on our Best of Mass search. This is the 4th of the day. And Paul's going to take us inside and tell us a little bit about the history of Sundae School, which has been around since 1976.
Yep. I'm Paul Endress, and glad you could go on this little tour. And we've been here for 42 years. We make our own ice cream, and hope you enjoy the tour.
Yeah, so, let's go see inside. Thanks, Paul. So here's the storefront right out here. Got this classic New England style. And so this isn't the original spot for Sundae School. Explain a little bit about where you first started and how it grew.
We were only a quarter of a mile down the street originally in 1976 and 1977. And we realized we had outgrown the building, and we were fortunate to find this piece of property with an antique barn, and we restored the barn and added on to it. And, we lived in the house next door here for several years before we bought a house that was a little more insulated than the one built by the fishermen. And the barn itself was owned by Nathaniel Wixon, who was kind of a town celebrity. The middle school is named after him, and he had the fishing shack on the Herring River and the fishing weirs off the beach. And when we restored the barn, we found some of his scallop drags in the loft, as well as some antique trains, cast iron trains, which was pretty neat. So come on inside and we'll show you the interior.
Let's see it.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, after you. So here's some piano playing. The inside of Sundae School, it's got that vintage ice cream parlor look.
Right, yep.
Right.
We enjoy collecting antiques. We have a lot of antique signs on the walls, and as well as some period pieces, a turn-of-the-century soda fountain.
Yeah, let's check that out.
This soda fountain is from Indiana.
Yeah, tell us about this soda fountain.
Well, this was the original soda fountain before they had refrigeration. And if I can squeeze in here a little bit, I can show you. So this is marble, and the syrup flavors would be labeled here. You would pull this out, and you would fill your syrups, your claret sauce, or strawberry, or whatever it might be, and you would have a block of ice in here, and that would keep everything cold.
And those are marble, you said?
Yep, and actually,
That's awesome.
this is onyx here. But what makes this kind of unique is it's intact. It's not damaged in any way. It's unrestored. And this is where the soda water would come out. And down here, you would keep your refrigerated items.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So, yeah, so it has a little history. The cash register did not belong with it, or these syrup dispensers. And over here, this is the more modern version of the soda fountain. This you would find in every drugstore growing up. This soda fountain, it actually came out of the Parkway Pharmacy in Milton, Mass, where I grew up. And when they closed, as so many drugstores did, I was able to buy the soda fountain, and it fits in nicely here. And it's a good display piece, and we use the counter. We don't actually use it to scoop ice cream out of anymore.
Got it. Will you show us those antiques over there?
Yep.
Thanks. So I know our managing editor, Noah, he loves Moxie, so he's going to enjoy these antiques that we've got here. So you used to sell Moxie, correct?
We did. We had 10-ounce bottles of Moxie until Simpson Springs stopped producing it. But it was a nasty drink. And as you can see, Ted Williams endorsed it. So we do have some Moxie items.
Yeah, I see the Moxie vintage items. Enjoy a lift the healthful way. And these are, I'm assuming these are old ice cream scoops. Were these used in your shop?
No, they weren't. No.
They are really cool, regardless,
These are pretty neat. These are spoons that also had a dual purpose. Maybe Starbucks is going to go this way, where they're metal spoons.
Yeah.
But it's a straw as well. So you would
Oh, I
drink
see.
from the top of it, and your drink would come up, and then you'd have your ice cream soda with the spoon.
How great.
Yeah.
You've gotten environmentally friendly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And so we've got so many different signs. And you mentioned that Simpson Spring Beverages, they were the ones who sold the boxes
Right,
too.
exactly. Yep.
Oh, great. And then can we see a little bit behind the counter?
Sure.
Show us around, yeah. And oh yeah, please explain these flags for our viewers on Facebook Live.
When the high school kids graduate, we get them a pennant for whatever school they're going to, whatever college. So this is a collection over the years. We have these bags of beans. Quite a few schools represent, but you have to have worked here or work here currently to get your pennant up. And we're gradually, the most recent one was Texas Christian and Brandeis.
So each of the high school students who work here and go on to college, they get their college represented up on the ceiling. How cool! And so, what was your goal when starting Sunday School? Was it to create a kind of vintage type of ice cream parlor? I know you have a family business here.
Yeah,
Tell
well,
us about that.
it was. I had been working in ice cream when I was in high school and college, and then I started teaching. And figured it was a good summer job, and it's kind of grown since then. I haven't taught in years, but good quality product and atmosphere, and we have terrific kids working. I get compliments on a daily basis how nice the kids are.
The service
Yep.
and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you have your own family. How many family members have worked here?
Too many to count. So everybody has pitched in on occasion. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's that like for you working with your family?
Well, it's good. Yep.
Yeah.
My wife and I are still talking after 46 years of marriage. So
Hey, that's not
yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Yeah.
Secret is ice cream, maybe?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know Meredith, she got a couple of flavors, but let's go ahead and take a look
Okay.
at all of them.
Okay.
These are,
Want to come back?
yeah, I would love to come back. Get a behind the scenes look. Oh, look at the floor. I love the floor back here too.
This is blueberry sundae here.
Okay. Oh, that looks really good. Fresh blueberries and cherries? Yeah. Those look great. And is that fresh whipped cream too? Yeah. Yeah. That's a given here.
Yeah, preparing the blueberries.
This looks really good.
Yeah, everything is tasty.
And these are all the types of flavors offered today. Does this change regularly? Or
These are usually regular flavors, and these change from time to time. We try to rotate them based on the season. We made peach ice cream today.
and we're trying, I know, the Razzoro.
Razorio. Or Razorio.
Razorio.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and we're going to try Bassra from Mud. And of course, vanilla, which is classic.
All right, let's go ahead and
Okay,
try it.
sounds
Thanks
good.
for taking us back here.
Sure. Did we get cups from the machine from Bassra from Mud?
Okay.
Can you like that?
For you. Sorry about that. I couldn't see. That's you. Hello.
Well, Kate, it just didn't seem right to eat these ice creams without putting on the hat. So I've got one for you too.
Thank you. Let's see what you got.
Give the
Those are
hats
so
as
funny.
the hats are a giveaway.
I love that.
I'm a big fan.
And we got 10,000 in last
The
week.
camera for us here. Hello, everyone. Might have to scooch in here. We'll
Sure.
fix that for you. There we go.
Nice
There
to
we
sit
go.
for a change.
All right.
Well,
This
Kate, I
is,
think you need to wear a hat.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to wear the hat. So I got the Sundae School.
I would suggest you try the vanilla first, since you want a clean palette for the vanilla.
Absolutely.
What do we think about the hat? Should I wear this?
Well,
I
these are
kinda like it.
well, apparently you don't remember the soda jerks because they didn't wear them that way. You look more like a sailor.
You gotta
This
go
is
like
the way
this.
they were, like similar to every drugstore. You don't like
it
you don't like the
so
look.
I think they can see the Sundae School.
The kids love them, adults love them, and it was one of these things we did just as a try, and now we can't stop.
Yeah.
So we've gone through 30,000 hats already this year. No, but
Has
they're
anyone
fun.
ever worn it like this?
No, I think you're the first.
It definitely looks
But we
strange.
won't tell anyone. Oh, wait a minute. So on
Yeah,
camera, you're in
with
trouble
us.
now.
Yeah, I know.
Some old timer who was a soda jerk is going to reprimand you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
This
so
is not
try the vanilla.
acceptable. All right, we're gonna have to move this for ourselves right here. How about there?
Perfect.
Yay!
So we've got 3 flavors here. And you said the first one we should try is the vanilla. So let's take a quick look at that.
Here, I'll throw 'em. This is their classic vanilla here at Sundae School on the Cape. Yes, for those commenting. I'll scoot over just a little so we can see you, Meredith. Perfect. We're all in the shot. All right, let's do it.
And we use pure vanilla extract
Pure
from
vanilla.
Madagascar. And if I don't know if you do any, I don't know if you do any baking or not, but vanilla, pure vanilla has gone sky high. Last year I paid $130 a gallon for vanilla extract, and I bought enough for the season. This year I'm paying $500 a gallon.
$500 a gallon for pure vanilla extract.
Yep.
So how much does that cost per season? Per year?
Well, I'm buying a couple gallons at a time, so So we'll see the total at the end of the season.
I'll tell you, I think this is my favorite vanilla from
Really?
today.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna put that out there. That's the best vanilla I've tried
Thanks.
today.
Hopefully the vanilla prices come back down. What happened in Madagascar, they had a Category 5 typhoon, which wiped out the crop. And that's one reason. But they always give a reason. Political unrest, something's happening all the time. So hopefully it comes back down. But we've used the same pure vanilla for 42 years, so we weren't about to go to artificial vanilla.
And you can tell it tastes fresh. Like,
Yeah, it's very good. I like how it's a subtle taste, and it doesn't have the kind of yellowish of
Well, that
French vanilla.
would be a sign of imitation vanilla
Yes.
in many
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
Try that one next because that one was just made and that will melt.
Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
we were told
What
that
do
it
we
was
have on this?
That's Bass River mud.
Good. Okay.
So this is something that
Mud ice cream.
a lot of places will call Mississippi mud or the different variations. So it's a coffee ice cream. And
Well, you've already sung to our hearts with the coffee ice